2 of the NBA Finals resemble two warriors embarked in a heavyweight fight. After a shocking first-round blow, it was the champion that needed to respond. Unfazed by the pressures of a must-win game, Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant regained that look of authority. But their worthy opponent was far from punchless. They sent a message to the Lakers, even in defeat, as they continue to prove that this series is no mismatch. The champions might have pulled out the Game 2 battle, but as far as the war, they arrive in Philadelphia to find a confident challenger ready for a fight. Game 3, next.
And they exhibited that swagger and that Laker psyche. You see Kobe walking off the floor shaking his head. Everybody thought in Game 2, it's going to be a blowout. The Lakers are ready now. We underestimate them. Allen Iverson said, we've got your attention. We're happy. We now have the home court advantage. We have 3 games in our building. We're coming home, dog.
Great kid, tough kid, fearless. He plays with a lot of heart.
He's got tremendous energy towards winning, and he's got the will to win that really carries his team.
Let's go! Team thinks they can win this game tonight. They're not here to celebrate the Lakers. They're here to beat them.
Iverson is carrying the Lakers apart, and the 76ers put on a start.
You can see it's been a tough night for Iverson.
Allen Iverson ball 10 of 29. That was stronger performances coming off of 48 points in Game 1. So this series is even at 1.
Come out in the finals and put up 40 points every night. It's going to be a series, and it's not going to be easily predicted. It's basketball. You got too much heart over here.
Iverson and the Sixers showed plenty of heart in Game 2 as they made a third.
Things over for the moment.
I think it's a combination of both. I think he is, but at the same time, winning does help.
Sixers, your team just took the floor. That's what the cheers were. And now the Lakers come in right behind them, and the cheers quickly turn to boos. You were a trainer for a... Scores. The Lakers defense was tremendous. Shaquille O'Neal with 8 block shots to set a finals record, and then Kobe Bryant getting in the lane, breaking the defense down. And when you talk about their numbers, this is exactly what happened. Look at the point. Fisher fighting through screens, and when he squared it up, he got a hand in his face. He forced him to take difficult shots from out on the perimeter under pressure. And then Teron Lue came in the game. His job was don't let Allen Iverson catch the ball, try to wear him down, try to frustrate him. And then when he drove to the basket, it was the big man coming over and forcing a tough shot. But you know what? With all that, Allen Iverson, his spirits weren't dampened. They're coming home, and he's excited because you know what? He's capable of this kind of game. 48, 41 shots, 9 of 9 in Game 1. But in Game 2, the field goal attempts are only 29. When he gets over 30 shots, they're 8 and 2. He has got to get his field goal attempts. And right before the game, we talked to...
6'10" forward from Clemson, number 54, Horace Grant. A 7'1" center from Louisiana State, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. A 6'1" guard from Arkansas Little Rock, number 2, Derek Fisher. And a 6'7" guard from Lower Mary High School, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Future is to those who take it.
Philadelphia since May 26th, 1983. And it's the latest date, June the 10th, that professional basketball has ever been played here in the city of brotherly love. We have double coverage on the sideline once again tonight with Jim Gray and Lewis Johnson. Let's start with Jim.
All right, thank you very much, Marv. I spoke to Phil Jackson, and he said that he feels the game
has not been Kobe Bryant.
Well, we talked about the dominance of Kobe and Shaq together. When they have it going, it's almost impossible to beat. Well, in the second quarter, it's been Kobe. Shaq sits down for a rest. He goes to work. His jump shot's working. He gets in the lane, and he scores. The missed impossible shot as his shot clock is winding down over Aaron McKee. But this is the second quarter shot charts get over. That's why it's important for both of them to play well in the same night. Unlike game one, where Kobe had 15 and Shaq had 44.
And the Lakers have been sick.
These are the kind of turnovers that the Lakers do not want to commit here with this lead. Here's Iverson and Lou. You can see the little bump. There's been a whole lot more contact going on today. But, you know, those guys were jawing at each other. They both got technical fouls, and what do the referees do? They clean it up real fast. They won't allow that to go once those guys start jawing at each other.
Ron Lewis played well. Third season in the NBA at Nebraska. Originally a first-round draft pick of the Denver Nuggets.
Rule that Snow jumped in to Shaq to draw the foul. Shaq gets the block shot. The ball goes off Snow. And it seems like the Sixers, every time they get a chance, they just can't complete a block.
Second block for Shaquille, who had 8 in game 2, tying an NBA Finals record. Shot clock at 4. Horry, not able to keep it alive. Ron Lewis, who goes 6 foot, gets it into Shaquille O'Neal, and a foul, late whistle. But the second
Before Shaq catches this ball, look how close he is to the basket. Mutombo goes up. You see he did hit him on the wrist. The frustration of the Philly fans now saying the whistle was late. It was definitely a foul. Watch him as he hits him right there on the forearm as Shaq is not able to finish the play.
First foul on the Mutombo. Shaquille is now 7 of 8 at the line.
Everything is going right here in this first half for the Lakers. They have 50 points, so the pace of the game is good. Shaq is making his free throws. Shaq got him off to a great start. Kobe held them together in the second period. And other than Allen Iverson, the Sixers are still
5 for 9 for the field. 8 of 9 from the line. He has 18 points. And for the second straight game, the combination of Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal has produced.
They watch it, just a little bump there, and it just sort of rocks Mutombo back. It's very difficult. You see he can't jump because Shaq is taking his legs away with that little bump. Shaq's starting to get that little swagger in his run now. He's feeling real good about his game. He has been terrific these entire 2.5 games in the finals. But when you put he and McKee and Iverson, 3 of the tougher perimeter players in the game, but he just keeps coming back for more. This time he jumps into Robert Horry, gets the tie and roll, and the three-point play opportunity now.
Bryant with 20 points, and the Lakers lead by 12.
Well, it started out with jump shots. Now he's getting in the lane. He's mixing his game up beautifully.
Ron Lewis continues to do a good job against Allen Iverson. He is the mirror image of Iverson.
He's got one thought in mind. Don't let Iverson catch the ball. If he does, make him catch it real far away from the basket and make him take a tough shot and then keep him off the foul line.
Still here at First Union Center in Philadelphia. We thought you'd like to hear some of that NBC NBA theme music once again. So the Lakers with a 55-45 lead with 3 and 1/10 seconds remaining in this first half. And don't forget, coming up at question is how will they fare against Ann Robinson this evening. Here's Bryant for 3. Horry. And that is now the end of the first half. The Lakers with a 55-45 lead on the 76ers. The Lakers led by Kobe Bryant, 16 from the field. for 20 points. Shaquille O'Neal with 18. Allen Iverson, 7 of 17, 14 points. So let's check in with Jim Gray.
All right, thank you very much, Marv. Kobe, 20 points. You were on fire there in the second quarter. What's it like to be in the zone like that?
Well, you know, it's just getting the rhythm. And my team makes an excellent job finding me coming over screens and has some easy looks.
Kobe, is the confidence and the swagger coming back after the long layoff?
Well, you know, I would just say we're just finding our rhythm again. You know, after having 9 days off, it's tough to come back and have your rhythm, but we're starting to find the flow of the game again.
All right, Kobe, good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Marvy loves the road. We'll see what happens in the second half. Back to you.
Yes, he does. Kobe with 16 of his 20 points in the second quarter. We'll break down this first half, and the special NBA edition of Weakest Link is just ahead. You're watching the NBA on NBC.
No, but as you can tell, he's a little bit more aggressive. The second quarter, he picks his spots. He's really allowed the game to come to him. 2 years ago, a year ago, he's decided something to get these fans back in the game. Once the end of the play here is Horry pushes Tyrone Hill in the back, and then Hill gets his arm up a little bit. There's a lot more that goes on with that. I think this horse is just frustrated the fact he has not been playing that well. Iverson finally makes a free throw. Now, in game one, he was 7 of 7. Since that point in time, he's only attempted 4 free throws the rest of the series. That's why he's got to get to the foul line.
Yes, he went 0 for 4 at the line in game 2 on Friday night. Again, we see pressure on the part of the
4 free throws. There were 7 free throws in the first half and make only 4. It's tough to get your defense up the floor. That's what the Sixers thrive on, forcing turnovers.
Mutombo, 3 out of 5, 66 lead on the 76ers. Shaquille O'Neal sitting down after picking up his 4th foul. Derek Fisher has 4. He's sitting it out. Kobe Bryant still on the floor, leads the way with 26. There's Shaq. He has 24 points. Dikembe Mutombo getting a red.
He played with Roger Bell, not only fouling, but he's blowing bubbles. So
That's talent.
Roger Bell's doing it all here.
Shot clock at 10 now. Go up. Able to recover. Here's a little firing line. Bryant. Lakers say, why not a 3? Robert Horry appealing to the official, Bob Delaney, but they say his foot is on the line.
I say, why not run 2 guys at him here and make him pass it? I mean, that's a tough shot, but still, you can't let him get the ball.
And as you saw, the foot was clearly on the
Any retransmission, reproduction, rebroadcast, or other dissemination or use of this telecast, or of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited.
At the half, 10 of 16 from the field, 20 points, just 2 of 10 from the field in the third. Let's check it with Jim Gray. Jim?
All right, Marv, during that timeout, Kobe Bryant turned to his teammates and said, hey, guys, focus on ourselves. Focus where we need to be on the floor. If we do that, it doesn't matter what they do or what they do to counteract what we do. The focus should be on us, not them. Marv?
All right, Jim, that's the same advice that I tell you guys. Focus on this telecast.
Well, Shaq is focusing right now on the bench as he's sitting there with...
Foul on Horry, his second.
Well, Marv, you're talking about perimeter players, and Iverson is going to continue to keep the pressure on them. Remember in Game 2, the Lakers got in the penalty early in the fourth quarter. The 76ers shot 16 free throws. They only made 6 of them, but getting to the line is so important. I'm sure Phil Jackson's going to talk to his team about committing too many fouls so early, but I thought that Kobe in Game 1 was out of rhythm. He and Fisher. I think that perimeter players suffer more with time off. Let's see if he hooks it. Right there, when you get that shoulder and arm up, they're going to call you to the foul. That's called giving it an advantage with that off arm. They'll let you keep it to your side, Mark, but once you get it right around the defender's foot, he cannot get the hand down into the passing lane. Lonzo Mourning likes that pass. Patrick Ewing likes it. They got a 4-point game here. I think you guys are excited.
It's the traveling Georgetown Caravan Alonzo Mourning and Patrick Ewing rooting for their good friend Dikembe Mutombo as he has made it to the NBA Finals this time around. Lakers by 4. We'll be right back.
Against Russell, Michael Kings fires, score! Against Russell, Michael Kings fires, score!
He's going to get a good view of Sixer defenders. Look at all the attention that he draws. Horace Grant has outfights 4 Sixers for the loose basketball, and you know what that ends up in, don't you? That means 2 guys are open on the perimeter. Who wants to shoot it? Either Shaw or Horry. He kicks the ball out to Shaw, he makes the extra pass, and Robert Horry hits the 3. That went the lead from 3 to 6. That was a big make that second effort. Shaquille is so much quicker with his second jump, so Dikembe did a nice job. He just couldn't get to the second effort. Shaq just beat him to the basketball.
So unusual to see a man 7-1 be able to go up on a second and sometimes a third time. Here's Hill, who's he is hurting the Sixers here. Tyrone Hill has had a very difficult series. Missed the layup a moment ago. And nice play by Bell. Iverson sweeping and fouled by Shaw. Tyrone Hill upset with himself.
Well, Tyrone Hill went for the steal, and he opened up the play. Go into play against Mutombo. You have got to go in strong and finish it. But Tyrone Hill is just so anxious right now. He's trying so hard. He misses the dunk off the back of the rim, and then Shaq comes back. Now watch his second effort. The shot goes up. Dikembe out of the picture. There is Shaq. One more jump and the dunk before Dikembe could react to it. Well, it's a great call on your part. How many big guys with that kind of power and size can get that second jump that quickly?
Eric Snow now checks in, replacing Tyrone Hill.
Now this is what the Sixers are out there now. Basically 4 perimeter players and Dikembe Mutombo. That means one thing. You better rebound the basketball. The Lakers are an excellent offensive rebounding team.
Eric Fisher playing with the 4 fouls, as is Shaquille O'Neal. 7.5 remaining in this fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Bryant is fouled by Bell.
Everything was good except the foul. You don't want to foul a jump shooter. He was taking a very difficult shot. Roger Bell got up and brings him up nicely. Right in front of him. That's great defense. And then he brings the arm down. Keep that arm up. Make him take a tough shot and don't put him on the line.
Bryant 4 for 4 at the line. Well, following the game on most of these NBC stations, the fourth quarter, the Lakers now up by 6. Allen Iverson battling through the screen, shooting from downtown, and it cuts it to 6, followed by the turnover.
From the inbound pass, Shaquille O'Neal takes the ball inbound, and who is there? Eric Snow to throw the ball off the Lakers' leg. They're going to have it back coming out of a timeout. Larry Brown's going to diagram this team up from him, understanding Iverson does have the team. But here, look at him. He's over on that right hand. You talk about he's got to force him to go left, and Iverson cannot turn that corner. Very fortunate. In a regular season game, he'd have probably got a technical. They would have viewed that as sort of showing up the official, but not today. They're not going to eject him on that mark.
First foul, call on Iverson. 6.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant. And off the rebound by Roger Bell. Foul against the Lakers. It is number 5 on Shaquille O'Neal.
Now, the 76ers have a small lineup on the floor. Does Phil Jackson take Shaq out of the game? There were second shots. You got a defensive rebound. Shaq just walked Mutombo underneath the basket. 5 fouls.
Iverson not able to complete the three-point.
Bryant Shaw, there's no doubt about this. What's the pump fake and what's Bryant Shaw, right? Oh.
I think Shaw got it.
Shaw got it from behind it. That leap, but let's see here if we can get a better look here, Mark, to see if maybe Shaw's foul team first. Iverson sets the screen on Shaq. Does not like to take time out, but his team now starting to come apart, and this was his worst nightmare, that it would be a close game, it would be late in the game, the Sixers would be cranking up their pressure, and how would his team handle it? Right now, they're on the ropes, hanging on just by 2. Stick in the air, and I'm going to show you here exactly what happens. He's in the air, and right there we hold it. There is the foul, and Shaq has not yet reached in, so it was not Shaq's 6th foul, it was Shaw, and Shaw went to the free throw line, so that was a good call by the official, Danny Crawford, on that play, and the team from Rocky playing, you see the heavyweights coming out on the floor, Shaquille O'Neal, the Sixers have been rocked all afternoon, they're on their heels, and they trail by getting ready to go in for the finish.
Clips from the original foul by the official Derek Salvatore. So Derek Fisher has fouled out.
Does he go to Ron Harper here, who's been on the bench the entire day? Kobe goes inside. Now, even though he doesn't score, Mutombo has to come over, and there's the offensive rebound for Shaq. A lot like when Iverson penetrates and the defense comes over, got to have it.
Willis played 15 minutes as he checks in. Reminder following the game, most of these NBC stations will carry this link. And for those of you who would like to continue with the NBA Finals, we have our post-game special on CNBC immediately following this telecast.
Shaq tries to steal away from the double team, and he just powers himself through Mutombo for his 6th foul. This is what Phil Jackson was concerned about before the game. He actually hit Mutombo on the mouth. Mutombo's just falling out of the play, and Shaq turns around and goes right back through him, going away from the double team. Well, you know what? The 76ers have a wonderful opportunity now, Mark. Shaq is out. You know, Kobe's going to try to carry their team. They're down 2. They're in the penalty shooting free throws. If they're ever going to win a game today on their home floor, this is the day to get with Shaq out of the game. You know, shot blocker in there now. Don't shoot any three-pointers or no jump shots, Mark. You got one thing on your mind. Lower your shoulder and get that ball to the basket. And that's what Iverson's going to do here. He's got Lou, force him left. There's no Shaquille O'Neal in there anymore. Go right to the front of that rim.
Fox on the foul, his second. Iverson, 6 of 8. At the line.
Well, he gets excited. He doesn't stay on that line. He's got to keep himself on the line. He was backing up as he shot that. He's so hyper right now. He's got to take a deep breath and gather himself here. He's dancing around at that foul line.
Allen Iverson during the regular season, solid free throw shooter, 81%. Here's the pressure by the Sixers. They just did get it in, and then it's deflected out by Iverson.
The defensive pressure has been turned up. The Lakers were in a rhythm in the first half. They had 55 points. They shot 54%. Everything was going their way. They have 31 points this half.
And now Phil Jackson will call upon the veteran Ron Harper, who has not played at all this evening. Harper will come on. Lakers hoping that he will be able to calm things down. Here's Fox with the step, and he's fouled by Mutombo. Nice move by Rick Fox. So he's headed to the line. The 76ers are now over the foul limit. Mutombo collects his 4. And now Harper being called back. The timeout situation, Lakers with 2 left. 76ers have 2. And a 20. Rick Fox, a 78% free throw shooter. He had that outstanding call by the Lakers. With a minute 34 to go. In this 4th quarter, the Lakers 87, the Sixers 85.
Slices through 3 defenders, jumps off the wrong foot. three at this point in time. You want to get a quick score, but Allen Iverson is so vital for him to get his shot opportunities, Mark. In game 1, he got 41, they won. In game 2, 29, they lost. Today, he has 28. And when he takes 30 or more shots, they are 8-2. So important for him to try to find a way to get a couple more shots up here. The statistics then would swing to the Sixers' favor.
Ollie inbounds. Iverson beating Lou on the overplay. Not able to hit from downtown and knocked out of bounds by Bryant. So it will be Sixer ball.
So you get a quick shot, you'll get 2 for 1. That way you don't need a 3.
Said just a moment ago as we were headed to commercial because he thought Kobe Bryant was hacked as the ball was deflected out of bounds. He thought he was hit. No call made, and now Philadelphia taking the timeout to talk things over.
Well, Marv, what you want to do here, Larry Brown, you want to get a quick shot. That's why you call it timeout. If you can get it here in about 4 seconds, that means there'll be an 8-second differential. You could play good defense and get the ball back. A 2 would tie and a 3 could win. That's why he took the timeout to diagram this play.
Snow will throw in. Ball shoots the three. And deflected out of bounds. Iverson thought he was fouled. Last touch by the Lakers with 29 seconds left in regulation.
What a confidence of
And it's a three-point attempt, so Allen Iverson to the line to shoot 3.
Now what happens, look at there's a 3.6 differential. If he makes all 3 of these, it's a 1-point game. And if you're Larry Brown, you have to decide, do you want to take the risk of being able to stop them, or do you take a foul? If you do even 2 free throws, you're down only 3. So that's a huge foul if you can make all 3 of these free throws. And if that was Iverson's 30th shot of the game, too, will that be pathetic?
34 points for Iverson. It was now 9 for 12 at the line. It's a 1-point game. Iverson hits all 3 off the foul by Lou on the attempted three-pointer. 27 and 6 seconds to go in this fourth quarter, and here's the pressure on Bryant. Horry gets it up court and a foul. So Horry will.
It's going to be an innocent play, maybe not mean much when it happened back in the first quarter. Shot clock looked like the violation as the ball was still in Shaq's hands. 0-0 on the clock. He did score. Now we have a 3-point game. That hoop could loom large as the 76ers will come out and score. There's 21 seconds to go, Mark. I still don't think you have to shoot a 3 here. I think you can drive to the basket, you get a quick 2. If you score, you can foul. You extend the game. If you take a 3 and miss it and they rebound it, chances are you're going to lose a basketball game. So don't take a 3 unless it absolutely is the youngest player ever to make the all-defensive team. We talk about his offense. This could be a game-saving play. Now watch the penetration. There's no Shaq, but watch Kobe come over and change this shot. Makes it a difficult shot. Now Iverson gets knocked down after the play. And watch Kobe. Just keep your eye on Kobe. He's not worried about Raja Bell. He comes over. Robert Horry comes over, and who ends up with the rebound? That cool customer, Robert Horry, who's hit 5 big points here in the fourth period. Can he seal the deal here with 2 free throws?
Able to come away with a victory here in Game 3, despite the fact they lost both Shaquille O'Neal and Derek Fisher on fouls, and they take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 NBA Final Series.
Well, I think Iverson ended up with 29 shots. So the 2 losses, 29 shots. In the game they won, he got 41. When he gets up 30 shots, they're 8-2. But they fought to the finish, and it was the Robert Horry show late in the game.
So there's the final as Iverson departs. It's back to the locker room with 35 points. Let's go over to Jim Gray. Jim?
All right, thank you very much, Marv. Robert Horry, you came to life there in the fourth quarter. 12 of the 15 points, Robert. Can you tell us what happened on that big three-pointer and how you had the gun a bit in the second half? 3 for 16, but you made a big shot down the stretch.
Yeah, well, that's what teammates are for, man. They really stepped up, and Robert came in, did an excellent job. He hit a humongous shot for us, and we were able to come out here with a win.
You were 10 of 16 in the first half. How did you have the confidence? Because when Shaq went out, you told your teammates, I want the ball, and then you made that big basket.
Well, my legs got so tired, and I just pretty much started coasting a little bit and let my teammates carry the burden. And, when it came down for a pressure situation, I was trying to save my legs for that moment, and it worked out well.
Then you saved your legs. Tell us about the big defensive stuff that you had on Iverson right down there at the end when he drove to the basket.
Well, I saw him coming, so, usually that's his specialty. He likes to get in the lane and shoot those little floaters, and, I had a little help from long arm Rob behind me.
You said this was a must-win, so you got it.
We got it.
All right, we'll see you next game.
All right.
Wednesday night. Back over to you, Mark.
All right, thanks, Jim. Kobe goes all 48 minutes, 13 of 30 from the field, 32 points out. Best of 7 NBA Final Series. The finals continue here on NBC Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern with Game 4. And at halftime, a special live performance by the Grammy Award-winning Destiny's Child. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it's weakest link for those of you who would like to continue with coverage from the finals. A post-game special on CNBC will immediately follow these upcoming messages. For Doug Collins, Jim Gray, Lewis Johnson, I'm Marv Albert. Thanks for tuning in. You've been watching the NBA Finals on NBC.
Remember what I said?
Remember what Shaq said. Allen, Kobe saying nothing. Shaq, 4 blocks in this one, 12 in the last 2 games. Kobe had 2 assists. Shaq, and 1. 18 of his 30 in the first half. He was 8 of 9 at the line, just 14 for 32 at the stripe coming in. Kobe on fire. Lakers outscored the Sixers by 10 in the second quarter. Kobe, 20 of his 32 in the first half. Around Todd McCullough, over Mutombo, 13 of 30. He and Shaq took 50 of the team's 75 shots. Third quarter, Iverson drives, pushes, gets at the ball. 12 of 30 from the floor, and he set the record with 599 attempts this postseason. Jordan took 581 shots in the 92 playoffs. Look at Raja Bell, the putback. 23 points, 12 boards. Sixers out-rebounded L.A. by 2. Under 3 to play. Shaq backs in, elbows Mutombo, call for the offensive foul. 4 offensive fouls on his way to fouling out. Later saying he wished Mutombo would stop flopping and play him like a man. Under 90 seconds left, Kevin Holly. The rebound, the putback, the bucket, the foul. Sixers 20 of 30 at the foul line as a team. Down 1. Less than a minute left. Lakers up 1. Robert Horry, 3 of 3 from three-point range. 12 of his 15 points in the fourth quarter. He's big. Under 20 seconds remaining. Sixers down 3. 2 of 12 from three-point range. Iverson passes up the 3. Bad move. Horry gets the board. Lakers get the win. Allen Iverson, there he is. Sixers down 2-1 in the finals. Let's listen.
A little bit about the first half.
Well, I mean, they were making shots. I mean, Kobe made shots with, guys had a hand up in his face. Shaq was dominant as usual. I don't know. I mean, when guys hitting jump shots, not too much you can do about it. We just try to take away easy baskets, but they were making hard baskets, and we were satisfied with how well we were defending on the perimeter as far as the penetration and everything, but they were making shots.
Allen, if you had to relive the last 27 seconds and 4 ticks on the clock, with the defense that LA showed you, what would you have done differently?
I don't know, you mean 21 seconds?
21 seconds.
What you talking about?
The drive and all, but the...
we wanted the easy 2 or the 3, and we wanted the easy 2 or the 3. And once my man gambled and I got by him, I saw guys coming. My thing was just try to put the ball on the board, and hopefully the guys that helped out, my teammates would get the rebound, put it back in if I didn't make it. Unfortunately, the shot just didn't go in. But if I could do it all over again, I would have did it the same way instead of trying to take a 3-pointer and, not making it, and the team get 2 free throws because we had the foul. So I just wanted to just give us another chance.
Allen, what do you think the reasons were behind, as you say, letting it, slip away?
Obviously, it slipped away. We had a chance to win. We were right there. They had us by 10 points at halftime. We kept fighting, got back into the game, and we just, weren't able to pull it off.
Crucial do you view now Game 4, not wanting to go down 3-1, obviously? How crucial will be Wednesday night for this team?
Every game is crucial. How we're going to approach it after we lose a game, that game hasn't even came yet. I think we're going to win the game. We had a chance to win this one, you know. I don't think, like I said before, I don't think the respect there, you know. Without me getting on into it, I don't think it's there. When we fight too hard, it's not getting any respect. I just don't think it's there, you know. This thing was planned before it started, in a lot of people's eyes. You know, the outcome was already planned. And, you know, we're showing a lot of character, a lot of guts to go out and compete with everything that's going on out there.
Alan, to pick up on what you're saying now about the outcome, I guess what you're referring to is the media saying that it would be a sweep or the Lakers would take care of you quickly. What about the Lakers themselves? Have they fed the same idea in your mind that they don't respect you much either?
No, they respect us. I know they respect us. They got to. We didn't get blown out yet. Last series, they won every game by 20 points. We haven't got blown out one time. Every fourth quarter, we're in the game.
Alan, when Shaq fouled out, did you think you had the game? And the second part is the last two games, the ball bounces a little differently down the stretch, and you guys might well be up 3-zip. How frustrating is that for you, and how big a mountain is that for your club to overcome?
It's not frustrating at all. Because, I mean, we've come too far to get frustrated now. A lot of times in this sport, once you get frustrated and your mind gets away from the game, then you're already lost before the game even starts. So, no way we'll get frustrated. We just understand that we had shots at winning the game, and it's up to us to, you know, work on the things that we did wrong and try to, you know, make sure that we come in the next game prepared for what they try to do to us.
Thank you.
All right.